Hola amigos y amigas de YouTube, voy a seguir con el showcase WWE 2K25. Bueno, que ya lo llevo intentando, ya llevo 2 días con él y me dieron eso de mi facción, que era el Roman Reigns. Y yo me pongo siguiente los otros dos últimos para si no consigo las dos recompensas voy a hacer otra. Que lo voy a leer para los que no hayáis visto todavía. Civil War Game, la original Bloodline contra el Royal Bloodline. Survivor sería mí. ¿Quién ganará cuando la original Bloodline de Roman se enfrentará al Royal Bloodline de Sol en War Game? Tú decides. Y voy a dejar esto, aunque lo pueda saltar. Porque obvio que no la hayáis visto todavía. Bueno, lo he dejado en fast. Lo que quería era yo cambiar a Legend porque he visto a Russell Game que lo ha hecho con el que tenía que ver desde el principio con esa misión, que es super remate subiendo arriba al esquí y es más fácil.
While planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG Bloodline, no honorary use, versus Solo's Rogue Bloodline? No honorary uses. It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
Ahora me voy a elegir a Roman, pero a lo mejor eligiéndome a este me dan otro trofeo cuando gane con el Sol, con el equipo de Sol, sí. Pero eso lo haré si acaso de yo.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jay Uso!
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento,
No sé si
California,
pone a
weighing in
submisión
at
cuando es para hacerlo con el super más.
the Samoan Werewolf.
Aunque por lo justo con el movimiento de justo lo de la cabeza.
The
También.
new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is
Ahora
time for
le tengo que pegar.
War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos,
Ya
and
lo
Sami
que
Zayn
no-
versus Solo
no hay
Sikoa,
debate.
Tama
Pues
Tonga,
ya.
Tonga Loa, and
Lo ve.
Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and
Bueno,
abiding hatred
todo
for
que
one another.
pone
Solo felt he was held
excepto
down.
igual.
His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued
El
attacks
juego se
from the
llama
new
Dol.
bloodline.
Así.
And the winners tonight
Que-
are very
que-
likely to be considered the
empieza
true
el
bloodline
cual.
by the WWE
Lane.
Universe. Let's see who comes out on
Lane.
top tonight.
Al
OG
otro
bloodline leader
X.
Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Y después
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table.
tengo
He
que
says
hacer
he's
los
the new
movimientos
tribal
personales.
chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Bien.
Oh, wow. Check out Jacob's face.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
A fully focused Jey Uso right here.
Boom! Good defense from him. Boom! Ouch! Counting down the
Con
seconds
estos
until this match
movimientos
becomes a battle
personales,
outside.
cualquiera contra cualquiera de tus
Oh my God, what a kick! Gotta be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker.
If he's the one to
Sí,
bring a new bloodline,
puedo
he will
elegir.
truly be the main event of War Games.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team oozy. At top rope, Soul Splash!
Jay can seal it here.
Sending him all the way
Ya va a
over to
estar
the
el
next
movimiento
ring.
personal.
Oh, man, he's getting ready to pull
Te
the
la
trigger.
tuya.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael.
And he absolutely has no problem just chucking him onto the steel, knocking the wind out of him in the process. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance. Oh man, drop kick!
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob
Yeah.
seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Scoop slam!
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Sammy showing an aggression that won't be contained.
Jay looking a little less than main event after that one.
Yeah, Jacob was confident going on the attack.
Enough already.
What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here?
DDT! Jay is out. That is it.
8 men in this war. One seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay. But the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
And it's Jey Uso.
Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy
From the top. And he's looking out of sorts now.
New bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with a top rope. Uso splash. Will Jay end this? Kick right to the gut.
And meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines living
In the ring, the old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that can ruin your whole balance.
Oh,
Clock counting
por
down.
cambiar
Can
esto,
surely be grieved once the next competitor
era
enters.
mongol. Pues, sí, es normal. Porque ya la he por hasta un momento.
Object in play. Top rope. And it's Jey.
Usos, top rope. What now? Stretching out the knee.
No, no cada vez.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is. And more. What a match. What a match.
one man here with the most to prove. It's got to be Tom alone. We've often seen the feat Uso, and now here's Jimmy Uso. Jimmy with a goal ender. Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Oh, he's cinched in. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Bien, creo que ella.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation. Going right back to the head area.
And this is why you've always got to protect your neck.
It is absolutely deafening in the building right now. Another big move.
And looking at Jacob for two. And just got caught with that DDT.
That is what it takes to topple Reigns.
Now scaling the steel.
This is either Matt
Taking flight.
And that move might have crossed the line.
Oh my goodness. Unreal athleticism from Jacob Fatu. Jacob about to end this fight. He looks defenseless.
Oh,
He
dude.
struggles to get his bearings. Submit from the top. Big body drop. What elevation.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
Lands the elbow. Oh man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Reigns with the
No va a venir solo.
sizing up the target.
And now the new band.
Ya, sí, ya le
For Tony
tengo patazo. Que es el ultimate top.
Hard-hitting style of Reigns getting counteracted there.
coming in with the heavy hardware to even the odds.
Jacob. Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
Will Jimmy seal this up? From the top. Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. Tonga twist. They give nearly a hand for Tonga.
Even in the teams are looking under the ring for a little extra insurance. He's starting to power. Jimmy Uso stopping away.
Slam the door shut and brace for impact. War Games are now officially underway.
This is the moment it's all been building to. The ultimate test for these teams begins now. Heading up to the top.
Jimmy might have just finished things. Drops the hammer right on the lower back. Snap and a takedown.
Kick from behind.
Oh no. Driving down.
la mierda de nuevo.
Can this superstar do it? Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match. From the top rope. Superplex. God, what force. That hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken. Goodness. Trying
Yo,
to string
my
together
God.
as many hits with that weapon as possible. Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb.
Jimmy, nice takedown.
Jay nailed all of it.
Man, talking on that counter. He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Sent him clear into the other ring.
Hasta
In the
el
corner. Has to find a way out of it. He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle. Sami Zayn, the ultimate underdog, going for broke. Looking for a home run shot here. The end, and that's going to do it. Brainbuster on the turnbuckle.
Watch out. Now it's Hago.
Will Jay end this? to the noggin. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than one match. You're looking to hurt someone. Vicious right forward. Uso. Will Jimmy seal this up?
Now Reigns.
Otra vez.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Ahora puedo hacer el super llamar, pero no.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the war game structure. The original bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond. The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Right in the face.
My God. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless punch.
Y yo cuando va a salir esta.
Punch connects.
Jay has become relentless.
Uso is determined right now.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Aunque sí lo es.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns is so
Si
much
todas
on the line in this one,
esto
guys.
también.
Absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
And now having to deal with that weapon is like going up against two competitors at once.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron.
He's made sure the odds are above and beyond his favor now. And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
Samoan drop.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength. To prove from the new bloodline tonight, gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready.
Into the cage, no room for error.
I can't look. An absolute leap of faith, as graceful as anything can be in a steel cage.
Bludgeoning their opponent.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much wrong. Zayn, how close?
Jacob about to end this fight. There's some power behind that punch.
Calculating the next move here.
Rolling power slam.
And that one has a great reach.
Punishing their opponent.
Just passing their opponent with that trash can.
From the top.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you splash off the turnbuckles.
Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Just like Daddy used to do.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forget.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
Jay has the title wins and big victories early in the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
With Rock's aside of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
And he's got to be in absolute agony right now.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove on the top. Taken down by the neck. Ooh. Oh, my God.
Table runs right up to the opponent.
Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
So the color leader of the new bloodline is calling himself the tribal chief.
When he asks the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more agree.
The Soul's growing in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sokoa will be everything he says he is. And
Caught with the lariat. And Tonga reverses. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
And in just a moment,
Imagine there's no left in the tank. Taking on so much offense. You gotta worry about the lingering effects.
And the tribal chief is now entering bloodline.
but now here's Jey Uso.
Was that all she wrote for Tonga?
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap.
Will Jimmy seal this up? Uso.
Jimmy Uso splash.
And that can...
And now, from 20 feet up,
There's no way. And over to the other ring he goes.
And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
look at this, just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
Oh, my goodness.
He tosses him over and into the other ring.
Insult to injury and more injury. We got stop sign.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. Uso.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Jay can seal it here. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
What do you say? I mean, this is amazing.
Looks like he's got a
Uso. Uso with the Usos. Those focused attacks to the midsection might have done some lasting damage. Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. The Tonga twist. Victory nearly in hand for Tonga. Vicious. The adrenaline is pumping, and the Tonga instantly has his shoulders up. You gotta be kidding me. Both wrists captured. Winding up. His shoulders are down. Looking at this now. He breaks the ref's count after one. Somehow still in this fight. Not down enough yet. He's in a bit of agony now. Going up the cage now. Must have some sort of strategy in mind. The natural dominance of Reigns getting a bit challenged. Measuring the distance to the top of the cage. And a little too risky. Take the from the top of the cage, an insane all-or-nothing attack. Putting everything. Sami Zayn saying, here's the cover. Solo for the win. Hoping that was enough. He's in. We see Zayn. Keeps his team in this one. Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. Oh, this isn't going to be good. He's going to go pin. The save. That might have been it. Vicious headbutt. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Uh-oh. Creates a little space with a kick. Meanwhile, we see Sakara. Reigns put a stamp on this one. He has to be racked with pain.
Fourth thing.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Canal fast, aunque estuvieran fast, aunque lo haya puesto en fast. Porque no me ha pasado, pero era por no hacer super drama, que al final he tenido que hacerlo con eso mismo.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right.
Eso,
that's family. And
como en verdad
this is the one true
lo hace,
bloodline.
lo explota. Ahora, como que no me han dado esto, porque está bloqueado el objetivo. Si me pasa, bueno, el próximo combate es de Island contra Destiny Pro, arena día 1, arena otro fast. Y una recompensa de combate y por objetivo 4. Bueno, si os ha gustado el vídeo, pues darle me gusta y comentar si queréis ver más vídeos en mi canal. Suscribir. Adiós.